Can I ask a question, though, about that one, Matt? Why is rugby putting itself in such a black and white position, i.e., what's wrong with Nick Berry, saying, do you know what? I don't really know, so TMO, you give me your best bet, as opposed to Nick Berry saying, not a try, and then putting this huge onus on Brian McNeese to come up with overwhelming evidence.
Great point, Joe. Rugby league, they pull it straight to the TMO, and within 10, 15 seconds, they give you an answer. It's because the referees still hold on to this ancient fact that the sole judge of fact, law and time is the referee, and they will not give it over to the TMO. Sorry, Shag, and that's the whole thing about the yellow cards. They don't like the TMO deciding the yellow cards, whether it's yellow or red. I'm not supporting one way or the other. I'm just telling you the way it is. That is the reason.
And I think the reason that changed is because you had situations where you were having referees not making any decisions.
That's right.
I would prefer referees to make decisions. Now, the TMO in the act of try scoring, I think that's legitimate.
Yeah.
So the fact that they no longer go back 10 phases, I think is real progression. We need to sort of empower our referees to make decisions.
But the referral is empowered the referees to also say, I'm a human being, I didn't see it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that ball touched the ground there for maybe 1 or 2 seconds max. And whatever point in time his eye line caught the ball, it looked held up. But in fact, it might have touched down a second before or after.
And we don't know when he blew the whistle. That's the other part that I always say with these things. He blew the whistle, held up, then the ball goes to the ground. So it's not linked up.
Sure.
It's not linked with the time. So it is complex. I'm sorry, Shane, I don't mean to cut across you, mate. I am one in favour of progression, and that the referee needs the TMO to make decisions, not constantly come back to the referees. That's my personal opinion.
I don't think anybody had certainty there, Matt.
I
don't think the referee was certain, and I don't think the TMO was certain.
Yeah.
So then you have another discussion. It goes, do you favour the positive play and favour the try as opposed to the no try? So that's a slightly different position. Now the rules have progressed in this way because they want the referee to make a decision in the first instance. This is my thought on field. This is my best thought, and what they don't want is a TMO coming in with a sort of a willy-nilly decision. There has to be overwhelming evidence.
Yeah, no, I hear you, but encourage the referee to make that decision on the pitch, but also give him or her the option of saying, on that one, I just don't know. Over to you, TMO. You've got 10 camera angles, I don't.
It's another instance where the laws are making it very hard for the referee.
Yeah,
they have enough on their plate.
For Brian McNeese there, I mean, he was in that tricky... it is a try, but I just can't, and that's not fair either on him.
No. So I think in some instances, you're dead right. The referee should be able to say, you know what, I don't actually know here. Maybe together, with the help of some footage, we can come to a clearer opinion on it.
But is that not what they did?
No, I think Nick Berry handed it over with, you need some overwhelming evidence.
Yeah, but that's the process.
That's the process.
I know. I'm saying the process is wrong. I'm not saying Nick Berry stuck to the process, but I think there's a question.
I'm not sure
it was in the wrong.
I'm not sure the process is wrong. I think the process is right. I think that's the decision that was on the field. You check it, unless it's a flagrant error. Then of course, to turn it over. If it's not, and they don't know, and he looked at every single angle, he couldn't say for certainty. I think that's fair enough.
And you couldn't say for certain it was on the line. I think that was his point. He couldn't say for certain that was on or over the line.